I would love to see cross country back in the Olympic programme, and maybe even something including it in the winter Olympic programme.
They already had cross country in the Olympics in the 1920s. It was run for the last time on a very hot day, and a lot of people didn't finish the race, but you could have it in the winter. Traditionally, this is a cold weather sport. It would be beautiful to see these runners running through a tough course with snow-capped mountains in the background.
From a winter sports point of view, I think we have concerns. We've heard from the athletics and the cycling their plans. We think that the snow and ice sports have a great story to tell, and if there's capacity within the Winter Games for more sports, more action, more dynamics, then we can provide that from within the snow and ice community.
This is the first pushback we've seen. I just wonder whether it can be fought. I mean, the conversations will keep on happening. It requires sign-off anyway. It's not just going to be about their opinion. You're going to have all of the federations around the world who will have a say on this. But there's just going to come a point where some of these sports are going to start having a little bit of friction. It was just an interesting development where the momentum maybe all seemed to be, in terms of the narrative we've been hearing about it, all been heading one direction. This will just start putting it back.
I do think cross country fits. Run it on the biathlon course with the snow. Maybe don't pump the extra snow on it that you might want for biathlon and ski cross. I think it does fit. And the thing is, I think when they say this bit here with a distinct culture, and to me, when you look at the Winter Olympics, it's quite economically narrow. A lot of these sports are very expensive to get into, so I think it could be a real own goal to lose the opportunity to open it up to something like cross country, and the lovely idea behind cross country that all you need is a pair of shoes and you can crack on. Yes, you've got a smaller range of nations, and like we say, open it up, invite some other athletes, have some other nations, make it more diverse. And I get the passion between not diluting your event that you're very proud of, and I get that, but I also think, lift your head up ever so slightly, and I think cross country is different. It sits okay with you compared to some of those other possible additions.
Yeah, I mean, I'm completely on board with you. That I want to see cross country in the Winter Olympics. I think it'd be really fun.
Make it cross country on snow. Do it.
Climate change is going to fundamentally make us have to think about the global calendar, where we take our events, and at times of the year that we take our events. And some people have even suggested that we might want to look at the balance between the Olympic, Winter and Summer Games. These are all the things that I would encourage the debate to take, only in collaboration with the winter sports and all those organisations out there. We have something called the Association National Olympic Committee. We have the summer federations that are represented, winter and summer. That has to be a collaborative approach, but I think we should always be open to new and fresh thinking.
Cross-country running in the snow. It's an often overlooked feature of the sport that has persisted since the 19th century. Some of the earliest footage available demonstrates that not only has this been possible, it has been successful. Varying degrees of slush, ice, flurries, and mud has made this form of competition more extreme, but also more enjoyable. Even with the occasional mishap. Each winter, thousands of athletes participate in the championship season when the weather is worse, and the competition is highest. It was not uncommon for runners to ford streams and rivers, even in these frigid conditions. Even as the sport modernized, the snow persisted, while the nature helped to equalize the competition and increase the challenge. No other form of running could tolerate these conditions quite like cross-country. It was clear that when it came to snow and ice, cross-country running fit perfectly into the ethos of other winter sports, even those featured in the Winter Olympic Games.
The weather should play a major factor in the outcome of this race. It's about 1 degree Celsius, 33 degrees Fahrenheit, the wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, and it is cold. The snow has not melted very much. The footing has got to be atrocious out there. The women's race shaping up as a lot of surprises. But in the first pack, not a lot of big surprises as Lynn Jennings is trying to control the race. Albertina Diaz, who was second to Jennings in 1990, has the lead at the moment. Susan Surma of Kenya has dropped off the pack and been replaced by Katharina McKiernan of Ireland, who's now about to take the lead. Well, all right, it looks as if it's going to be left to perhaps the final 100 meters as Lynn Jennings plays it close to the vest as she has so many times before. Katharina McKiernan of Ireland trying to get away. They enter the stadium, 100 meters to go. Jennings now going to the arm, and it's going to be win number 3 at home for Lynn Jennings of the United States.
We're with Nick Moss. He's the director of UW Parkside Cross Country. So tell me what you think how cross country should be.
Like this. In my honest opinion of cross country, we in the United States have gotten a little bit too groomed out cross country courses, flat and fast and all that. And that's not the essence of cross country in my opinion. The essence of cross country needs adverse conditions: snow, mud, rocks, dirt, high grass, all of that. We need more of that in cross country. The essence of our sport is that, and I'm been a little bit disappointed seeing a lot of courses moving towards these groomed out flat courses that are perfectly manicured and whatnot, because that's not the essence of what our sport should be. We, I believe, need to differentiate ourselves from track and field, and that's one way to do it. Yeah, so I mean, obviously we're getting snow out here. We'll probably have 3, 4, 5 inches of snow out here by the time they even start some of the races. So we'll have that. We've got our hills, we've got our turns out there, and kind of some sharp downhills and whatnot, so it'll be a fun course. It's definitely a runner's course.
I think the athletes are going to be happy. They're going to be competing in some of the most beautiful venues, the most iconic venues in the mountains. It's just stunning. I want to be able to give back to this movement that has given me so much. I want to help athletes on their journey and after their journey. I want us to be working as stakeholders to ensure the games remain relevant and remain a space of inspiration, especially in a very divided world, because the athletes showcase the best of humanity. Those inspirational moments that they give us, the stories of the triumphs and the letdowns and the failures, but how they get back up and how they're resilient, they just showcase the best of what and how we should all be acting daily. To be fair, I think there's a number of really fun sports that are gaining so much traction globally, and we have to be able to look at them and say, right, how can they add value to the Olympic movement, and what is that going to do for the future?